Right. Oh, your face still freaks me out every time I come up on
The wife says that to me too.
it. And then watching Fiend Corp pop in up yonder. Where did I put my cough drops?
Best thing about being
There
sick
it
is that
is.
you get to have cough drops.
I get to have cough drops anytime I want. I'm an adult.
Christ,
Well,
you don't live with your wife then, otherwise you wouldn't be saying that. I don't get to have my sweets whenever I want. God.
well, I don't get to have sweets. These are the sugar-free menthol.
I'd take that.
So it gives me the taste in my mouth of back when I used to smoke menthol cigarettes.
Mm.
The very similar flavor in my mouth.
We watched that Hell's Kitchen, and it's on twice a week. And the last
Mm-hmm.
one was the blind taste test, where blindfold them and then get them to taste something and tell them what it is. And one girl did really well; she got all 4 out of 4, and he was really pleased. And then one guy, he got nothing right, absolutely nothing, and he goes in the bedroom and he's nearly crying. And he's saying, "I can't believe it! I'm a chef." He says, "It's my business." He says, "And how can I not get anything right?" He says, puffing on a cigarette while he's talking.
Oh, cigarette. Yep.
Yeah. That's why you can't taste anything.
Oh man. And that's the double whammy that you get when you give it up too.
Yeah,
As you know, I kept the weight off for so long whenever I smoked.
because
And
it
then
slows your metabolism. Yeah.
yeah, and I quit smoking, and you got the combination of you no longer have that oral fixation. So you start looking for something to replace the oral fixation of the cigarettes and all with. And then it changes your metabolism. And then just the food tastes so much better. You can suddenly start tasting food again. I remember about 2 or 3 weeks after I quit smoking and I had my first steak or something like that, and I was eating it, and it was like, my God, is that what this tastes like? And because my life isn't one in long pop culture reference, which is heavily slanted toward Last of the Summer Wine at the moment,
Yeah.
a thing from Clegg where Clegg was talking about hamburgers. He was eating that he had gotten a burger or something like that at the local fast food joint. And he says, "It disturbs me that we're raising an entire generation of young English people who actually believe that meat tastes like that."
Yeah. Gosh, I'd build things so much differently these days if I was starting afresh with things. Wouldn't build a tunnel quite this way either.
What would you do?
Just so different, like not flat inside and come here.
Keep having to consciously resist the urge to break my bed.
Yeah.
I'm so used to whole have bed will travel.
This was when we was building a proper village for the villagers, wasn't it? Building better houses. Oh, hello, you lot.
Die now.
Husks. Have you seen husks?
I have not. So these are husks, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely got a much more dry. So they drop arrows, or is that one you shot?
I shot that. No, that's a skeleton that dropped that arrow. When the husks hit you, you get hit with hunger. I've got hunger effect on me at the moment. Hey, level 20 now.
I went to arrows, and I can get rid of the wheat seeds.
Saying to Dwendon, I can't remember the last time I actually had to even consider levels. You know, just wanted some, just walked into the hive room,
Went
got
to the
levels,
hive for a
you
few
know.
minutes, yeah.
And even with the fantastic enchanting there is now, where you know you got something level 30, you just get to level 30, and it only costs you 3 levels, so you're only going to
Whoa.
get 3 levels back. Did you fall through?
No, apparently a creeper or something came up behind me because all of a sudden there was a boom.
Well, that's because you were saying earlier on that you wouldn't mind turning around and seeing a creeper on you.
I said nothing of the sort.
You did. You
I said that doesn't scare me as much as the thought of sand for falling. I never said the words I wouldn't mind seeing a creeper behind me.
Well, that's
What
what it
are you,
sounded
my
like.
wife?
That's what it sounded like. The game thought that's what you meant.
You sounded just like her there for a minute.
Well, I am my second wife.
Oh yes, speaking of which, we got Valentine's Day coming up.
Yeah.
We need to play a game of Fog of Love.
Fog of Love.
Fog of Love, yes. It's a board game, romantic comedy board game. The two of you take the for 2 players, and you each take a member of a couple, and it puts you in a situation, and you're trying to. You each got your individual personalities and needs and desires, and you're trying to see if you can match with the other person or not.
Right.
Yeah, highly rated game. Shut Up and Sit Down. Matt and Quinn's play it together, and they're saying the only thing that would make it better is if there was a third person. They say it works great as a second person, but said if there was a third person who was like a friend of the people and could sit there and be like, well, he's not good enough for you. You really need to. Yeah, we'll have to give that a go for Valentine's Day.
Okie
Would
dokie.
be up to it.
Yeah, sure. Anything. Play anything you want.
And I was going to for Christmas. I got a game called Christmas Tree, which is an abstract tile laying game. You draw tiles, and you're trying to see who can build the best Christmas tree.
Right.
And the various tiles are combinations of lights and ornaments and gingerbread men and all that sort of thing. And it's got stuff in it that will remind you of like suburbia, because there's like you've got your public objectives. It's like, this random public objectives that you deal out, like 5 extra points for whoever's got the most red lights on their tree and that sort of thing. And I'd ordered it. It comes from where did it come from? Poland? I think it's a Polish company, so I ordered it, and it didn't arrive in time for Christmas, so I figure I'll do a Christmas in July episode. It's the wife.
It's the wife, yeah. It's the wife, but quieter than usual because I can't turn the volume up. Hey, darling. Yeah, we can have a Christmas in July or Christmas in February if you want.
I figure July will be soon enough.
Well, if we play
knows.
it now, by the time you've got it recorded and rendered and put up and everything, it'll be July. It's not that far
True.
off.
That's probably true. And add to it, we'll probably need a game or two to make sure we got the rules down well.
Yeah.
Yep, everything's going pink again. I don't think it's the blood I'm coughing up, so.
It's all right. You've got a texture pack that tells you like 2 minutes before it goes dark.
Yeah, it's a very noticeable light change. That everything starts. There's a sudden palette shift where the sand goes from that creamy yellow to all of a sudden a very pinkish color.
That's another ender chest full of it.
Yeah, you get songs stuck in your head. I've had one for 3 days now.
Go on.
What is it? Rockstar by Smash Mouth? I think that may be the name. Might not be the name of it, but
Rockstar, not the Nickelback one.
no,
The actual
this,
one by Rockstar. Hey, now you're.
yes,
Yeah,
by
yeah,
Smash Mouth. Yeah,
yeah.
I've had it stuck in my head literally for 3 days now, humming it, singing it, watched the video twice, trying to get it out of my head, and it still just won't go.
Yeah.
I gotta find me another earworm to replace it with.
Yes, that's the best way to do it. It's just get a different one in there.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't mind. I like the Smash Mouth song. It's just that not for 3 days.
Yeah.
I tried a little while ago. I went and watched Jungle Love from the Purple Rain, or the Purple Rain movie soundtrack. And it stuck in my head for about an hour, but then Smash Mouth took over again.
All Star, isn't it? Is that what it's called?
All Star, that's the name of it, yes.
Yeah. Hey, now you're an all star. Yeah, yeah.
Got some really great lyrics in it.
I'm gonna have to watch this shovel. It's about to break, but I can get a little bit more, and then I'll have to go and repair it.
Somebody once asked if I could spare some change for gas. He said, I've got to get out of this place. I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change.
I always associate the song with Buffy the Vampire Slayer because they played it with for Willow when she was walking down the road once, and it just perfect
did
for
they?
her. Yeah.
There's a movie with, I can't remember, John Cleese is in it. There's a movie where it's like he and a bunch of other millionaires or something are running like a con job. They're pretending to be gathering money for charity or something like that. And like there's a concert at the end where Smash Mouth plays the song. Oh, now I got to figure out what that is. Let me go out and see that movie. Rat Race?
Rat Race is the one where they're all trying to get the millionaires' money. Yeah.
Yep, that's it. Rat Race. Yep, John Lovitz, Cuba Gooding, Whoopi Goldberg, John Cleese. Yep, that's the one. Yep, they lose it. Locksmith ties it to the balloon. 3 crash car. Racers follow the balloon till it lands at an outdoor charity concert hosted by Smash Mouth. Band in the crowd mistake the money as a donation. Yep. And then they play All Star while Sinclair cries, losing $19 million.
Right, I'll have to go back to the hive to repair my shovel.
Okie dokie.
And then I suppose I'll go and drop off all this sand anyway because I've got more or less an inventory and...
Yep, I'm just about full again as well. And I'll pick up my crafting bench while I'm here.
How do you know that's your crafting bench? Is this not your crafting bench? Is this one not your crafting bench?
I know this is mine because I'm the one that threw it down there when we came out.
I think you've thrown all 3 of these down.
Quite possibly. Quite possibly. But that one is currently mine.
Yeah.
Those are past mine.
If I tend to leave a crafting bench down, I'll tend to leave it down next to like a station with a chest and a furnace and things like that.
Nah, I use mine as beacons.
You leave them as breadcrumbs to mark
Is
the
this
way
new
home.
terrain or old terrain? This is one of my crafting tables. It's old terrain.
Did we get the next part of Arkham set up, or are we still setting it up?
Thinking we actually got it set up. I think we did, yeah. Well, now the wife's texting me. I'm back.
Hey. Are you geared up enough to be able to take on a temple? Have you got like, underwater gear?
Like on me?
Well, no, but I mean, that you can have ready for when we finally get winded on.
I'll have to take a look, and I mean, I've got a suit of almost complete suit of diamond armor over there that I think we did the dragon fight with.
Yeah, it's respiration and aqua affinity and that stuff you need.
Mm-hmm. I think the helmet might have like a aqua affinity or something like that, but I don't think any of the rest of it does. The only thing that I have that has all that is my aquanome suit. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not really built for fighting in.
No, I think I'll end up having to wear leather boots though, because that's the only thing I've got depth strider on, the leather boots.
So I'll take a look through all my chest over there and see what I have and see what I need to work on. Got 19 levels, might as well put them to use.
Well, I've got 17 levels, you're doing better than me.
Can always go and stand in Dwindon's spawner for a while. All right, man.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna bug out there and see if I can
Get some rest. You
try and get a little sleep. Yeah, while I'm not coughing. See if I can fall asleep while I'm not coughing.
Yeah.
I love the dolphins. Love the
nice,
clownfish. Love the turtles. So nice.
It is. Yeah.